Hello all, welcome back to New Hope Tarot, where we will be doing your reading for June 18th. I have meditated upon the cards and I have pre-shuffled. As always though, I will shuffle live. And while I am shuffling, I just want to thank everyone who has subscribed and donated to my channel. I truly can't thank you enough. So truly I am beyond grateful. And as you all know, make sure that, or if you're new to my channel, make sure that you do subscribe to my channel and leave a comment so that your name could be selected for there's an opportunity for your name to be selected for a free reading at the end of the videos starting in July. All right. So starting in July, make sure that you do stick around for until the end of the video so that you could check out to see if your name has been chosen for the free reading. All right. So during meditation, Spirit showed me a jet ski, and it was hovering over water. So there was somebody riding the jet ski. Of course, I couldn't see who's riding it. It was just the jet ski, and it was in motion, and it was like full speed ahead. There's, they were over the water. I mean, you can see that the water, it was going fairly fast. So to me, this symbolizes a couple of different things. You may be having a good time on your own, because I didn't see anybody with you. You were just writing whomever. There's a person, not two people. It was a person. You may be having a good time on your own. You may be hovering over or just tapping the surface of something. Ooh. Well, hello, cards. And for others, you may have a good handle on your emotions or what drives your emotions or what drives you, what makes you happy, okay? So very interesting that we get the Sun and the Devil. Very, very, very interesting here. Let's take a look at these cards. Two very different energies, right? So for a lot of you, I feel like you have, again, remember I said, what was one of the things that I said? Like you have a very good handle on a situation, and you have on your emotions or what drives your emotions. And I do feel like that's the truth. I do feel like you may be having a good time on your own. And for some of you, you may be tapping on the surface of something, but I feel like there's something more deep that you might need to address, because you may be showing an external, what you're showing externally might not be what you're feeling inside, okay? So there might be a struggle going internally. Again, back to the jet ski where, you're hovering the surface, you might still be good. So let's say, for instance, you broke out of a relationship and you're like, you feel great. You're like, yes, I took control of my life. But still, there are things that you really need to clarify within yourself before you truly are able to move forward. All right, because sometimes when we go forward way too quickly, we don't address, and we feel great, we don't address what's going on underneath. And when we don't address what's going on underneath, we have, or we risk the potential of repeating that cycle because we don't address that which is within. So this is telling us here, my dear ones, to please make sure to do both. You know, definitely feel that energy that you're feeling. I feel like that's a wonderful thing to do. However, it is also very, very, very important that you take a good look within, because again, you might only have tapped into the surface. Like, what are your triggers? What's going on here? Okay. What caused you to choose that person or that situation, and to try to get away from repeating this? We want to keep you in this energy, not this energy. Okay. Because here we have two aces. We have the Hierophant, the Ace of Cups, and the Ace of Wands. This is a definite yes. If you're at, not only that, we also have the Sun. So this is a definite yes. This is going in the right direction. Overall, very, very good. Again, I feel like your emotions are aligned. You're going towards something that you want, but you have to address something. There's something here that you're not addressing. I'm not sure what this is, but there's definitely something here that you aren't addressing. There's definitely a new beginning for sure. I mean, we have the Sun and we have the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Wands, no doubt. But there's something here that needs to be addressed. And you really, either you need to go to confession or you need to confess that to yourself. That's not something I typically get with the Hierophant, but I feel like there's something here that you need to get off your chest and really dive in. All right, let's get a clarifier here for the Sun. Whoa. Okay, so the High Priestess and the Emperor. So I just want to point out that the High Priestess came out immediately, and it was almost right here. So there might be something new that's very similar to yesterday's reading. There might be somebody new, because this is divine counterparts, the High Priestess and the Hierophant. So there might be a person coming your way, but there might have been, they actually want me to put this here. There might be a situation that was very binding, that was very rigid in your life. And now you may feel like you're going full speed ahead in your own energies. And you're like, I broke free of this. How fantastic. But the reality is that just because you break out of something doesn't mean that you're completely free of it. You have to really address this situation in order for your divine counterpart to come in. Oh, I'm doing it backwards. Just kidding. I have another card for the Emperor here. All right. So what I'm getting here is the fact that I feel like this was something that you had to go through with this 10 of Cups energy. I want one more, please. I feel like this is something that you had to go through. This was actually something that you had to go through that was overall not a terrible situation, but in the end, it ended up being a little too rigid, and you had to break free of this situation. Very interesting. But you needed to end this in order for you to move forward. So for this particular situation, you weren't always sad about it. You know, it actually did cause good emotions. But I'm also getting the sense that it was too rigid, and after you broke out of it, there is a celebration. Again, it's like you celebrated, you're happy on your own. But I feel like this, again, this is something you had to go through in order for you to move forward. I said it before this 10 of Cups even showed up. Let's get a clarifier for the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Wands. And then we'll get into the other signs. Yep, this is something that really made you emotionally strong. And specifically, and there's the infinity sign again. Again, you had to go through this in order for you to be emotionally strong. Because I feel like you need to be emotionally strong and prepared for this situation right here. But I feel like not only just emotionally strong, you needed to really balance out mind, body, and spirit. When you left this situation, I feel like you were very much judged. I feel like people that you knew kind of left you there. Not everyone left you out in the cold. Not everyone said, oh, well, they chose this and they're just going to have to reap what they sowed. And I feel like a lot of your friends or families or coworkers said bygones to you. But overall, I feel like you really stepped into your own energies here. I really do feel like you stepped into your own energies. They're asking for another card for the High Priestess. Very interesting. Okay. Knight of Swords. Hangman. I do feel like somebody's going to come in with some serious communication, but I do feel like it's going to be a little bit delayed here with this Hangman. And I don't feel like necessarily this is a long delay. I just feel like there's going to be moments where before you approach this person or this person approaches you or this situation, I feel like there is moments in between. All right, so they just said there's going to be time lags where there's going to be moments where you're not able to communicate frequently. Maybe this person travels a lot. I don't know. Take it how it resonates. That's what they're saying. But there's the Fool card at the bottom of the deck. I feel like overall this is actually going to be a very good thing for you guys. So I'm going to put this off to the side so that you're all able to see all the cards here. And then I will get into the readings for Gemini and then moving on forward with all the rest of the signs. And of course, we're going to continue on with Gemini as the priority sign, only because we're still in Gemini season. This is going to drive me bananas. Oh my gosh. Okay. Very good. There we are. All right, my darlings. Let's start with Gemini. 9 of Coins. Building something. Magic map shifter. Magical map shifter. You deserve love and dear spirit. Very interesting, Gemini. I feel like you're very independent at this moment. Very much to that jet ski that I got. I do feel like you're very, very independent, very strong, very very steady on your own. I don't feel like you have any qualms about anything that you do. Again, just very, 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 very steady. And I really like this for you. I feel like you have been juggling a lot lately, but I'm also getting the sense that there's something more that you want, and you're not really, not necessarily that you're not obtaining it. I feel like you're seeking it at the moment. You're happy where you are, but if the right thing happens to come across your path, you'll go, okay, I'll try that. Because you do deserve love, but you're not wanting any kind of love. You're wanting something very specific, and you're like, if it misses the mark, I don't want it. And I think that you'll only truly go after something if you really see its potential. And then bring a gentle touch. What I'm actually getting here is the fact that when you do seek something, or when you do find something, I should say, there is somebody here that is very, very gentle, whether it's you or the other person. I am getting the sense that you kind of, you gravitate towards one another, but you go gently. It's like you try to figure one another out, because I'm getting a very strong sense of chemistry and with this particular card, that yeah, you will be moving forward. Okay, so there are, okay, and the Five of Wands at the bottom of the deck. What I'm getting here is the fact that you're definitely moving forward, but you're going very gently. And the reason why that is because both of you have really gone through the ringer in regards to past situations, and you really want to approach it. I almost said this is giving me the Seven of Cups energy, but I didn't say it. And here it is. I feel like you're trying to figure out whether this person is the real deal or not. And I feel like there's a lot of, what I'm getting with this Five of Wands is flirtation. I feel like you test each other out at the same time, but in a flirtatious kind of way. I don't know if that makes any sense, but that's what I'm getting. So, I mean, take it how it resonates, Gemini. I don't know. That's just what I'm getting. All right. Cancer. Let's start with you. I mean, let's continue with you, I should say. King of Wands, come together, playful. Why do I keep doing this for you? Koi fish. Ooh, okay. Cancer. This is the energy you need to be in. I feel like you are an independent, or not an independent soul. I feel like you are a very adventurous soul to a certain extent. If what I'm getting here is like you like to do what you like to do, and it excites you, and you're comfortable with that. But I'm also getting the sense that there's something you need to expand on here with this particular King of Wands. It's almost like you enjoy what you do, but you're too hyper focused on one thing or a certain way of doing something. But sometimes you have to allow things to come together and unite, and so that it allows you to expand your point of views and how you live life or see things, to really broaden your POV here, okay? Then we have playfulness and codependency. So I'm really getting a strong juxtaposition on this, or counters on this. It's like you like being playful, but again, very what's the word I'm looking for? Very narrow-minded in a certain way. Either you're the one that's being narrow-minded or the other person is being narrow-minded. And I don't mean that in a bad way. I'm not knocking on you, Cancer. What I'm actually seeing here is the fact that you may be a little too, you have blindfolds on and you don't like to experience things that are necessarily out of your comfort zone. So sometimes this is just saying yes, you enjoy doing things, but if they're not within your comfort zone, you're not wanting to really stretch your limits here to really test that out. But this is saying try things out so that you are able to expand your mind, your ideas, your potential to meet somebody new. Again, back to that jet ski, you're just tapping in onto the surface. There's something more that you need to go into because there's more for you to do, my dear Cancers. There's more for you to experience here in order for you to come together with possibly something new, somebody new. Koi fish. This is talking about, listen, what you have, what you want, and what the other person wants in your life. There's always enough, right? Things don't have to be just one way, right? You have to commingle everything in order for something to really, really, really work out, is really what I'm getting here with this koi fish spirit. So take it how it resonates, my dear Cancers, right? Place it into your life the way it needs to work out for you. Leo, we have the 10 of Wands, sacred pool, heart-to-heart conversations, and owl spirit. All right, Leo. I really do feel like a lot of you have gone through some, I don't want to, I want to say burden, but I really don't want to say the word burden. Yes, the 10 of Wands is a card of burdens. However, what I'm really getting here is like, you're all over the place. You're all over the place. Either you are overextended or a little scattered. And I feel like you just need to regroup. Here with this 10 of Wands, it's time to regroup. Because again, it's like you need to bathe in this sacred pool. It's almost like you need a healing moment so that you are able to regroup, because I'm getting the sense that you're all over the place. You're very scattered right now. And I feel like, you know, that jet ski is like you're holding on, you're having control and you're on the water. But again, you're not really tapping into the truth of something. You're just barely skimming the surface. You need to tap into something deeper. And maybe that's having heart-to-heart conversations with yourself, or having a heart-to-heart conversation with your partner or your friends or your job or whatever this is. But there's healing that needs to be done here. I feel like this sacred pool is a pool of healing waters, and that's where you need to be right now, okay? And with this owl spirit, you need to see clearly, or you see clearly now. I feel like you know how you feel, but I don't necessarily think that, or am getting the connection that you're able to connect why you aren't feeling this way. Or maybe you do know why, but you're not seeing how to fix it. Okay. But I am seeing here that if you have a heart-to-heart conversation, you are able to really get into your own energies. I like that. I do want a card for this sacred pull, please, if you don't mind. Communication. It comes down to this communication. That's how you heal things. Communication. Okay? The Seven of Cups was at the bottom of the deck, and to me what that really is symbolizing here with this particular reading is the fact that maybe you need to give this person a lot of different options of how they're able to help you and see what they choose to help you and then move from there. And if they're not able to help you, then you know that you are able to just move forward and heal from a specific situation. But at least that gives you the opportunity to look all the way around and go, okay, I've done everything that I possibly could. If this person really wants to help, then great. If this person really doesn't want to, then just like the jet ski, I'm taking control of my jet ski and then I'm moving forward. Okay. Virgo. Five of Swords. Bone Collector. New love. The abundant universe will provide. I feel like you have done something incredibly difficult that most people or most people around you found kind of crappy for you to do. I almost said a bad word. Found very crappy that you did, right? Maybe you were looked down upon for doing this and that maybe you didn't do everything that you possibly could in this particular situation to really work through it. I disagree with them. I don't know you. I don't know anything about you, but I'm going to tell you right now, I feel like you've done everything that you possibly could and none of it really worked out. I'm getting that intuitively. I feel like you have absolutely tried and you were at your wit's end and then you just chopped things off and said, I can't do this anymore. And yeah, maybe you did leave some people behind. And yes, maybe you left some giant waves in your wake. But guess what? It was vital for you, for your peace of mind, for your own energies to be recuperated. And I feel like right now you do have your peace. And I feel like you were guided to do so because I feel that your soul was very much tormented in this particular situation. And I do feel like somebody is coming your way, my dear ones. I really do. I feel like somebody or spirit is guiding you. You're being very much guided towards this person. This person is very much being guided towards you. But you had to go through this past situation in order for you to really understand. Remember I said up here, you had to go through this situation in order for you to understand your value, your worth, to really handle this new situation. Because I feel like this new situation is the word abundant is coming up, not only because I see it here, but I feel like this person, I feel like you feel like this person is too good to be true. And even though you know your worth, you may still feel a bit unworthy of receiving this kind of love. And I don't want you to feel that way. I'll get a clarifier here. But for this Buffalo Spirit, the abundant universe will provide. I told you, you're being protected, right? You're being guided. And I'm telling you, something new is coming your way. I will get a clarifier here for new love. The moon. Oh, it's an unknown. The world. Wow. Five of Cups. Yep. Yeah. You listen. It's definitely somebody new. with this Ace of Swords. It's a new communication. You had to go through this heartache. This is definitely an unknown situation that this person is going to offer you the world. This person is going to make you their world. But you need to break out of this feeling that you aren't worthy. I know that this is not the Five of Pentacles, but I feel like you need to get your head out of the lack mentality, okay? This lack mentality, this, I don't, because if you recall in the Five of Cups, typically there's 2 cups and 3 cups in front and 2 cups behind. You may not feel like you're worth it, but if you turn around and you go, oh, I kind of am worth it. You need to stop looking at a past situation and look at it as a new situation, because this new person is not like this past person. This person doesn't tie you up. This person, I feel like, gives you a sense of freedom and independence, and they trust. I'm getting trust. This person trusts you very much so. They're not like this person at all. At all. All right, Libra. 9 of Wands, encouragement, unrequited. Oh, for goodness sakes. Okay. Wow. So a lot of you, Libras, may have gone through a situation where you have learned a lot of lessons and you're using those lessons to your advantage. And I feel like you have a lot of people around you that really support you and encourage you. But I also feel like you frequently encourage yourself. Both of these are the number 9. So I feel like you're very close to coming to an end of a cycle in order to start something new. And again, I mean, we have the unrequited love and flirt. A past person or past situation was not enough. They didn't put in enough effort, right? And whatever was there just wasn't sufficient to really carry you over to that depth that a relationship or a situation required, or the situation required. But I feel like this flirt card is somebody new, somebody that really lifts your spirits and makes you feel light and free. I feel like this person really lifts you, lifts your spirits, is what I'm getting with this flirt card. With this electric eel spirit, I'm getting the sense that if you are trying to manifest somebody or something into your life, you can bring this into your energies. But I feel like this person, again, really lifts you. If this is not a love situation, this is just somebody that really offers a lot of encouragement and also may help you bring your ideas to life. Right? Maybe you've been down about a situation, and they go, and maybe you know, your own thoughts were just not enough to really help you get to where you need to go. Maybe somebody in your life really dragged you down, but I feel like this new person really lights you up, really elevates you, really brings in a lot of wonderful energies around you, and they truly lift your spirits. Sorry, just hair all over. All right, let's take a look at this card. I want a card for this flirt card, please. Oh, well, that came out. And there's your 10 of Wands. Remember, I told you you're working, and I'm pretty sure I said it. You were close to ending a cycle, and there's the ending of your cycle. The end of your burdens, all bundled up, saying goodbye. No more burdens for you. I feel like this person really ties it up in a bow and says, see you later, and really sheds light to you. I really like this. I want one more card, please. Very balanced. Very, very balanced. And there's the star at the bottom of the deck. Talking about shining a light on you, really lifting you up. There it is. All right. I really, 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 really like this, you guys. All right, Libra. Whoop. Oh, I did this wrong. All right. Scorpio. Four of Swords. Details, details. Pay attention to the red flags. And Whale Spirit. Trust the great mystery. Wow. All right. So for a lot of you, Scorpios, you may be going through a bit of an exhausting time. This could be a very trying time for you, whether it's in love or a job situation. Because what I'm getting here is that you may have missed. You may have missed some details. You may have not paid attention to the red flags, right? But trust that this happened for a reason, so that next time you do pay attention to the details, you do pay attention to the red flags, because it's all led you to a certain situation that ultimately will bring peace. But I feel like right now there's something about your energy right now that is just a little too, I'm not going to say chaotic, but there's some disturbance in your energies right now that really need to just settle, because we certainly don't want you to miss any detail. So what we'd want you to do is to clarify, okay, what's going on, what's truly happening. Let's take a look at all the contracts. Let's take a look at these details. Whatever this is, okay? Whatever this is. And I feel like for some of you, you're in this energy because somebody may be putting you in this energy purposefully so that you do miss details, so you don't clarify. It's like they're confusing you purposefully to distract you from paying attention to something. All right? That's what I'm getting here. I will get a clarifier, because I'm feeling that you're really exhausted here. You're drained. And usually for the Four of Swords, I'm getting healing. I feel like you need healing. Oh, this card came out. There's the Three of Swords. I told you. Yeah. There is definitely something that you need to be healing from, for sure. And this situation, you might have put all of your eggs in one basket, is really what I'm getting with this World card. But you're walking away. You're walking away from this situation. So this could be a divorce. This could be a breakup. This could have been a job that made a lot of promises, but really didn't hold up their end of the bargain, right? Whatever this situation is, that's what I'm getting here, Scorpio, okay? Sagittarius, the High Priestess. Oh, look, the High Priestess again. Dry Desert, give your relationship a chance. And Hawk Spirit. Okay. What I'm getting with this High Priestess card is the fact that I feel like even through a moment of emptiness, you know something is coming your way. if you're in a relationship, this is talking about there might be dry spells within your relationship, but I feel like, or some distance apart from one another, but this is saying work at it. This is going to be just fine. Keep focused on this. I don't know, maybe that's a cactus, you know, but it's very bright for a cactus, right? You may be thinking, it looks very appealing, but is it a mirage? Is it a mirage? And it's almost like you're confusing yourself. It's like you feel one thing, but your head keeps getting in the way, is what I'm getting, Sagittarius. This is saying, let spirit be your guide. Stop thinking. Stop thinking and just ask spirit to be your guide during this moment. Because you may be getting in your head. Your head may be getting in the way of this potential relationship or the advancement of this relationship. All right, I want a card for the High Priestess, please. 8 of Cups. 7 of Swords. Queen of Pentacles. They want this last one. 8 of Swords. Okay. And the Star card at the bottom of the deck. Overall, it's a really great relationship. You really need to get the heck out of your own head, my dear ones. And I said that here. It's like your thoughts keep getting in the way. Your thoughts keep getting in the way. Okay? Go towards it. It's a slow and steady process. Look how lovely this relationship is. They're leaning on one another, right? They're leaning on one another. Very similar how these two are leaning on one another here. Lean on one another or lean on spirit. But keep working on this relationship. I feel like this is, again, feeling, thought. Feeling, thought, right? Again, that's what I was getting here. Feeling, thought. Get out of your head. Get out of your head. This is actually something really, really worth it, is what I'm getting here. This is something that's really, really worth it. Okay, so take it how it resonates, my darling Sagittarius. I hope you found that helpful. All right, Capricorn. 7 of Swords. Deep freeze. This could be the Wand and Peacock. Okay. You may have been lied and cheated on. But I feel like you said, I don't want drama anymore. I don't want lies. I don't want any deception. I don't like any of this nonsense. And I feel like you took a bit of time to kind of be alone and really figure out what was going on here that kept making you feel lonely. Why did you keep choosing relationships like this, situations like this? Why did you keep putting yourself in these types of relationships, right? So I feel like you've been alone for quite some time. And this next person that you're going to be with, or if you're not in a relationship with them already, but I feel like you are not, this is saying this might be the one. I know that this says you've already met the romantic partner you seek. You may have. For most of you, I don't feel like you have. Okay. And then we have the Peacock spirit that says, let it shine. You definitely have to shine in your own energies and allow people to warm up to you, because sometimes you may be a little bit on the cold side here. Okay. Let's get a card for this deep freeze, please. Huh. Okay. Wow. During this time alone, you have been, okay, let me try that again. During this time alone, you may have been trying to manifest this person into your life. This is very King of Wands energy. This person into your life, and this person may be the one you marry, dear Capricorn. During your alone time, when you've been working on yourself, this is what you may have been doing. Wow. For others, this is saying you've been working on yourself in your own stability, to find your own strength, to find your own self-worth. I know this is not the King of Wands, this is, or the King of Pentacles. I understand that this is the King of Wands, but you needed to find your inner beauty, your inner magnetism, in order for you to elevate your energies, in order for you to bring somebody new into your life, in order for you to bring your own stability into your energies here. Six of Swords. Yeah, you definitely walked away from this Seven of Swords situation. These cards are, okay. Hierophant at the bottom of the deck. Don't let a broken heart steer you away from a new opportunity. Here's your Knight of Pentacles offering you something. This is a very solid relationship that could lead to marriage. That's two cards of marriage. Okay? Let's not forget that the Hierophant is up there. Okay? Oh, by the way, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? King of Wands, Queen of Wands. All right, Cappies. All right, Aquarius. Ace of Wands, wide open, religious factors, and grasshopper spirit. All right, Ace of Wands, there is a very wonderful new beginning coming your way, or a very great idea coming your way. If you haven't already gotten a very enthusiastic jolt in regards to what you want to do, how you want to do it, a new person, a new situation, whatever this is, there is a jolt of energy that's coming your way that is actually going to be very exciting, that is going to lead to a, I'm almost getting like the Three of Wands energy. It's like an expansive view of things, experiencing new things. I'm getting Three of Wands Fool energy here. I really like this for you, because I feel like whatever this is going to open up an infinite amount of opportunities for you. I really like this card for you guys. Religious factors, your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. A lot of you may be very let me rephrase that. You may not be open to spirituality, but maybe you are open to like or to the religious factor of things. But I feel like a lot of you may be opening up to more spirituality versus like maybe you're not, I don't feel like you are just dumping your religion. I'm not getting that. I feel like you're now starting to see how spirituality really does affect, and a deep faith and the way you think and the law of attraction really commingles with the way you actually live your life, the way, you know, your religious factors, whatever religion you are a part of, it that's neither here nor there. But I feel like you're starting to see, oh, well, the law of attraction is very similar to XYZ, fill in the blank, right? It just takes it at a different level. This has more to do with science, and because law of attraction is proven, right? Quantum physics is a thing, and it's been proven time and time again. You know, otherwise we wouldn't have people like Albert Einstein that has discussed factors like this from a long, long time ago. But it's like you're starting to see, like you're having that aha moment of, oh, I see how they are both entwined. Actually, they're not separate, but they are entwined. With this grasshopper spirit, take a leap of faith. It's funny that we're talking about faith here. For a lot of you, I'm actually getting, and we have 2 crowns here. For a lot of you, I'm really getting the sense that you might be bringing this up to other people. You might be starting your own thing, and how these 2 things intermingle. And I am going to get, it's almost like you got this bright idea to address this to a lot of different people. Maybe start a podcast about it, maybe do a talks about it, maybe you're going to do a YouTube channel about it, and how you blend the 2 things together really speaks to people. And by you taking this leap of faith, I mean, here we have wide open, right? Here's a spark of enthusiasm. You're like, it's like a jolt. And we have this wide open and this grasshopper spirit. I feel like if you do this, it's actually going to be very, 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 very good. I'm going to get a clarifier here for this wide open. What did I tell you? Did I not say I was getting 3 of Wands energy? There it is. It's like you are ready for something new. It's like you're starting to see yeah. If you follow this new path, combine the 2 and follow your heart's desire, something new is going to, and look at all the green, look at all the abundance here. This is actually going to be very good for you, Aquarius. Very, very, very good for you. Very good. All right, Pisces. The Star, Compass, Honeymoon, Soulmate, White Raven. All right, if you guys are watching all of these videos, I don't always pick 2 of the middle ones. I typically only pick 1, but sometimes I'm in flow and I pick 2. So for today, I've picked 2 for like 3 different signs. I don't know which, but yeah, 3 different signs. So this is really awesome for you specifically, Pisces, because holy cow, we have the Star card. We have the Sun. We have the Star. I feel like you are being guided towards somebody very, very amazing. I feel like you're also very grounded in your faith. And you're not only are you grounded in your faith, I feel like you're very elevated because of the faith as well. And I feel like you have a very strong inner compass that is constantly guiding you in the right path and the right thing to do. And this person, I don't feel like you've met this person yet. If you have, this is your person. Just an FYI, this is your person. If they're constantly making you feel this way, and that you are just genuinely loved, and they align with everything that you are. This is your person. All right. A lot of you, I don't feel like you have this person yet. I feel like this person is well on their way to you. But you have to trust in the magic. And I do feel like this is very strongly guided. I do feel like this person is coming your way fairly quickly. Pisces, I will get a clarifier here for this soulmate card. Six of Wands. That's definitely a victory for sure. Page of Wands. Four of Swords. This is a very peaceful connection. I feel like there's passion, there's peace, there's communication, there's everything that needs, that a relationship needs, is what I'm getting here. Can I have a clarifier for the star, please? Four of Wands. Might be the person that you marry, my dear ones. My goodness, Pisces. Wow. Strong reading today, my dear ones. Aries. Aries, you may be going through a bit of a difficult time now. You may not be able to communicate as well as you typically do at this moment. So please ask friends for help. Go through the emotions right now. Right now is just the time for you to just kind of ride that wave. Okay, just kind of go along with it. It's totally fine. Sometimes we just, go through crappy situations, but that's okay. There's nothing wrong with it. Just ride the wave, ask for help, and be present. Feel everything that you're going through. Face it, and then move forward with this situation. Okay? Yeah, there's definitely a transformation that needs to be happening right now. But I feel like overall, it's very good transformation, something that you truly need to go through. Yeah. Something that you needed to learn in order for you to balance out your energies. Break away from something that maybe you obsessed over, or maybe you was toxic to you. You needed to learn some sort of lesson here in order for you to recognize the path that you needed to actually be on. I like this. This is actually going to be very, very good for you. Right, one last card for my dear Aries, please. I feel like they need one more. Yeah, in order for you to feel good about yourself. Here we started with the Page of Cups. Remember, or Page of Swords, which Page of Swords, and it might have been a Tower moment. The Page of Swords is somebody who communicates, right? But sometimes when you go to when you talk too quickly, because you're not really thinking, it can really jumble up things. But so I was getting here that you weren't able to talk clearly, right? And I feel like you weren't able to talk clearly because of the toxic situation that you might have been in. But now, not only are you able to speak clearly, you're able to because you're now aligned. You're able to go through this emotion and face it and go, okay, I see why this happened. And because you see it, you feel it, you're able to communicate clearly. And I feel like you have a lot of discussions here with your friends, and they help you, they guide you. And because you're being present, within this situation. You're able to really address this situation, whatever this ride the wave situation was, whatever that toxicity was. You're able to be present, not think about the past, and not linger on that for too long. Go through the emotion and then be present. And then when you're present, that's when things start happening, my darling ones. All right, Taurus, last one. 5 of Cups, commitment. Love yourself first. And Antelope Spirit. All right. So for a lot of you, you know, funny, normally I get here that you're lamenting over something or you're disappointed or blah, blah, blah. But the reality is that you were disappointed in a relationship a while back ago, but I don't feel like you're disappointed anymore. I feel like you no longer want disappointment. You're only wanting a solid commitment because you do love yourself. And I don't find that to be a conceited statement. I feel like you know your worth, you do love yourself, and you know that you're worth someone committing to you and you committing to someone very lovingly and very very genuinely, where one person doesn't want any more than what you are able to give, and they're not wanting to change you, and vice versa. That's really what I'm getting here. And I feel like somebody like that is actually going to be coming your way fairly quickly, because with this Antelope Spirit, I feel like things are just going quick, quick, quick. And I feel like it's this. All right, so let's get a clarifier here for this 5 of Cups, because again, I feel like this 5 of Cups energy is like, I don't want any more disappointment. I'm not doing this. I want somebody that is balanced. I want somebody that is a relationship that is very reciprocal. We want the same things. I don't want them to lean on me. I want the relationship for us to lean on one another, but not be dependent on one another. I hope that makes sense, because that's what I'm getting. Okay. 10 of Wands. Yeah. You've absolutely freed yourself of any past burdens. You're like, no, I'm not doing that anymore. I'm not doing it. You're creating this new energy. And by doing this, you have created a new energy. But I feel like you are manifesting this new situation. Yeah, you have. There it is. There's the Sun. I'm telling you, something's really wonderful. Ah, this card fell. And it's coming at you fast. Or you coming at it. I don't know. But look at these 2 cards. Look at this. Coming in fast. Coming in fast. I love it. King of Wands. Just going to point out, who else had this? Capricorn? So Capricorn also had this. So either you have Capricorn or maybe you're dealing with a Capricorn. Okay, so this card flipped. There's your balance right there, Temperance. So this situation may not be 100% perfect. However, I feel like this is something that you're able to work with and create something really good out of it. Yep. There's definitely transformation. I feel like this is a new beginning is really what I'm getting here. A new beginning and a wish fulfillment. I like this. Taurus. Hello. This is amazing. Amazing. I like it. 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 All right, my darlings. And don't forget to leave a comment with your name and zodiac sign for a chance to win a free reading at the beginning of July. Hello. So please don't forget to go ahead and do that. I will be picking names at random for the entire month of July. So make sure to subscribe and leave that information within the comments. And remember that these are general readings, my loves. Take only what resonates and check out your sun, moon, and rising signs. All right? Until we meet again, have yourself an amazing rest of your day. Bye.